Hello everyone and welcome to Tub Talk. Today on this 13th episode, I'm all alone in this tub of hot.
No, you're not.
I gotcha.
That was a rhyme.
I know.
It
Too
was
bad
just
it's
in
not
time.
Friday the 13th, right?
No.
Yeah.
But when this comes out, it will be Friday. So half of
Probably.
it's there.
By the time I get it done. I'm a little slow on the editing.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
I was just whipping out infographics right and left today, so I only got one done.
No, actually, if we do this in the timely manner like we have been, and you've been keeping up pretty damn good, this will be coming out on a Monday. So.
Yeah, because I think,
Yeah.
because we've got 10.
It'll be the 27th.
10 just posted today.
Yeah, 10 is
and then
Monday.
I've got 11 and 12.
11, 12 is Friday.
Yep.
Yeah. So it'll be out on Monday. So happy Monday, everyone.
Yep. Hopefully it's not a manic Monday.
Oof. Yeah.
Or a blue Monday?
That's a good group.
What other Monday songs are there? Monday, Monday. I don't know any others.
Saturday, when Sunday. I don't know how that whole song goes. It's been a long time since I heard it. But yeah. I don't know why, but for some reason it keeps on coming. I would walk 5 months. I don't know why that's coming in my mind. But yeah, I have no idea. That's Blue Monday. Yeah.
That's the playlist.
Yeah. So what we talk about tonight, wife?
All the new things, good and bad, coming to MSF.
So what things we saw that were released today? They talked about the Weapon X. They talked about
Alpha Flight.
Alpha Flight. They talked
which
about
destroys my Weapon X.
X-23. They talked about. Oh, did you not see that?
No.
Okay, well let's go. I'll give you some good news
I
then.
haven't looked at anything.
I'll give you some good news then. Okay, so let's start with the beginning. So let's start with Alpha Flight, since it's upsetting to you. So why is it upsetting to you, my love?
Because they're destroying Weapon X to make a war defense team, which yes, I love my Ds.
Correct.
But I mean, I love attacking with Weapon X.
And you got Sasquatch, and you got North Star, which is going to be cool. Like, I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. And then
But now I'm going to have to theory craft and figure out who to put on my Weapon X instead of that I've got built.
So those
Maybe I'll
of
put
you
Zemo on there.
those of you that are listening to this, she doesn't know yet, obviously. So this is kind of going to be good.
X-23 getting a rework to go on there.
X-23 is getting the Weapon X tag. So she
How
can actually go
lazy.
with Weapon X. No, it's actually cool. Because she is a Weapon X project.
Yeah, but she's purple. I haven't touched her.
See, I have 7 reds. I think a diamond on there. She was who I was going to put with Mercs for Money until I got Old Man Logan, because she's built up so much. No, I'm actually pretty excited. Like, the way she works with her blades, the way she goes after, people, and it speeds up when they drop. Like, it's actually, I think it's
cool
perfect
for a tune
her.
that most have built. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoopsie-doo.
And you're already taking apart X-Force anyways.
Come on, give me the rest of Eternals. Give me
I see
Hellfire
what you
Club
mean.
for Emma.
Yeah. Well,
Why are you destroying a team that people are currently still using in war?
bracketing a team? But yeah, I got you. Yeah. But like I said, we'd already talked about putting a 5th in there, like APOC or something like that, or Dorm. So it's actually...
I know, but I love my
kinda
Weapon
cool.
X. So basically, I just used them for the last time tonight, and I should have punched up more than 1 million with them.
No, it's not last time. We're forever before Alpha Flight comes out, for
Not
real.
at this
real.
rate.
It's at
Fuck, it'll
least...
probably come out by the time this comes out.
No.
Surprise, motherfuckers! You're getting 4 this week.
Oh my god, dude, you're so funny. No, I mean, we're talking at least 5 weeks away. It's not tomorrow. You got plenty of time. Don't worry, you got plenty of time to make people bleed out with your saber tooth. But it won't be any different. I mean, I think honestly, if they do her kit right, and it actually speeds up the way it's supposed to, it'll actually make that team a little better. Because Wolverine, he has the revive that happens, like Vandy said, twice in the whole time he was playing with, Blue Moon. Yeah, there you go. That's what you're drinking. I got Coke tonight. I got cherry Coke because I got a graveyard tonight, so not drinking any booze.
I get that, but it's just like, man, why a new team? What? You're gonna rework. What about Inhumans? Where's the justice for that legendary? Where's Star-Lord's justice? Like, come on.
Guardians.
Do you gotta do Wolverine?
Guardians
This
has
had
been
what,
the
this
most
is his
apparent.
third rework?
At least.
Was this one gonna stick finally? Like,
At least, because they gave him they gave him that sneaky little tag to be with Astonishing X-Men to kind of slide in there as a fifth. They did the Uncanny. They did with who else was it? There was another team they did it with, and then with Weapon X finally. I don't think it was with X-Force. I don't think he got. Well, he got synergy with X-23, so that's what that was. So you could use for X-Force, and then Weapon X. And so, I mean, yeah, he's one of those characters you get for free, him and Hulk, as you play the game. So yeah, giving him more, I think, is actually cool. Like moving him around in teams. Like, hey, you got him. You might have started at this time. Well, this is the new team coming out, and you have him built up.
Yeah, but when it was going to be for the raid, I'm like, okay, that's fine because I can still use them in war. Oh no, they're getting a war defense tag as well.
Is it going to be specifically defense?
Yes, it says defense apparently. Which I don't know.
I mean, kind of interesting. That's kind of a bummer because I would like to play with Sasquatch. He's been one of my
you get to in raids.
Favorite dudes.
In the raid.
Yeah. You get to in raids, which is cool, but and put him on defense. But more and more, it's like raid teams go on defense anyways, so it makes sense.
Which we were just talking about last night.
Right.
You've got your raid teams built up. Why not throw them on the defense?
Yeah, throw them on defense. Yeah. You got them built up already. They're not any good for offense. Fine, throw them on defense. See what they can do.
I swear it's the Truman Show because we were just complaining about how it was stupid to have 1 point per blitz battle, and they up and changed it 2 hours before the event launched to 10 points per blitz.
Yeah. And by the way, any of you, if you are getting paid to be on this Truman Show that is our life, if you want to anonymously just like slip a note under my pillow when I'm not looking, I will not read it in front of any cameras. I'll make sure there's no cameras around. Just let me know.
I swear, because everything we seem to be talking about, before this even comes out, so it makes it, I don't know, maybe we're future tellers.
I get to be, you were the one doing the intro, so I get to do a side tangent tonight. Oh. It's my turn. So we had a kid at work. He got in trouble contraband for having a broken eraser in his room. First, I want to know how do you break an eraser? Somebody tell me. So basically what it was is they have erasers go at the end of the pencil. Well, it no longer stayed on the pencil, right? It fell off the pencil. The little thing that goes around was a little loose, so it didn't stay on the pencil. So he just put it on the side and used it as an eraser. He's a good kid. He's one of our, he gets perfect weeks almost every week as far as points. So we had one of our supervisors that's a little, you can think of a 5-letter word to fill in with what this person is. That's what she is.
Is she the See You Next Tuesday?
Yeah. So, anyways,
whose name is on a Toy Story too?
She takes a point from this kid. It's just a point. I mean, they do 140 points a day, 980 points a week. It's not a huge deal. 1 point. But for this kid, perfect week, 4 weeks in a row, right? Take a point for a broken eraser. Right?
That probably fell off the pen. Come on, you could have picked up the pencil and it fell off.
He didn't want to bug staff to bring him a new eraser because it's still usable. You can still erase stuff with it. It doesn't matter to him. He can just pick it up and do it. But anyways, so he loses a point for it, which is absolutely absurd. So across the hallway, he says to her, he's like, "Are you fucking serious? You took a point for a broken eraser?" And she's all, "Language," and takes another point. He's like, "Are you really going to take a point for me for language because..." It does it again. He's like, "You're just being a bitch right now." Well, guess what? 2 more, lost 5 points for the day, right? And so he's a little pissed. So I give him shit now every day. I'm like, "I'm going to stuff a broken eraser in your room, and I'm going to tell her where it is, and you're not going to know." But when I do a room search, just giving him shit, just give him a hard time. And he's like, "F you, Chris." I'm like, "You know what? I got you. F you right back. Because I'm gonna hide it. You're never gonna find it, but I'm gonna let her know.
I would start leaving broken erasers all over the office.
So today on a piece of paper, I drew an eraser that was broken, and then I wrote on it like E-Ray, and then like half the S on one, half the S on the other, sir. Like, you know, made it like look like a, and I slid it underneath his pillow so that you could barely see the piece of paper hanging out. And he was a grip when I left, but I know he's gonna get a kick out of it because I know he's gonna go and lay down like, what is the piece of paper under my pillow, and then find it. Because I told him I had contraband in his room. I told him to set him up, and then I put that. And she's working tonight. He's gonna get a good laugh out of it. So, but yeah. So anyways, there's a tangent for it. Oh, he was the one I brought in with a cookie because he had a perfect week. So I'm like, I'll get you a big cookie. How's that? So I brought him a cookie. Then he got it again, and he didn't ask for nothing. So I brought him another one. And then he got it again, and another kid got a perfect week at the same time. The other kid is like, do you want a good cookie? I'm like, no, you're asking for it. I'm not bringing you a cookie. So I couldn't bring him a cookie either because it would look like I'm playing favoritism. So he didn't get one that week. But yeah, it's just like, it was so funny. Oh my God, I got a good laugh out of it. It was pretty good. And we had like 3 people watch me do it too, and one of the other kids too, and they're laughing as well.
It's like letter of the law, spirit of the law. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of that, and it's just trying to get us goad because the fact that
that's the kind of person she is. She antagonizes people until you cold clock. She's the kind of person that I'm not a fighter, but she would probably push me to the edge, and I would probably snap on her.
Yeah, we've had kids that have got there, and that's the problem. So, but yeah, it's just, oh my gosh. But yeah, it was funny. It was a good thing. Anyways, that was my tangent. We brought up the hiding under the pillow, and so that's what reminded me of that. It was pretty funny. But anyways, as far as Weapon X, yes, getting a new member to Weapon X. We're going to have 2 females on the team, so it's kind of cool.
Quality for us women.
Well, there's none on Alpha Flight, right?
Yeah, because we didn't vote for her because her model was trash. Give me a hot chick. I'm sorry. Don't give me some R-word.
Her model was
weirdo.
Trash. Now, the reason why I voted for the vampire is because I'm thinking of True Blood, and she's the one that played Jessica in True Blood, so that's why I voted for Karen Page. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember her as a vampire.
I voted for the knockoff Raid Shadow Legends one with the wings.
Oh, really?
It's identical to some of theirs, yeah.
Like anime stuff. Interesting. But yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Alpha Flight, Raid Team plus War Defense, Weapon X still be an offense team. Hopefully they work just as well, if not better. That'd be kind of nice. It's like they just did a little tweaks and like gave them a little boost. They, hey, sorry about this, we're just going to boost. But the problem is, any kind of change to it might affect what they do in counters.
Yeah.
And it might affect what they do. So here's my thing, though, with that. I'm going to say, it might affect what they do against Heroes for Hire. However, when you're fighting teams like Bifrost, X-23 goes against people with stealth. It doesn't matter if it's stealthed or not. So she's going to hit those stealth people when they drop,
so
which actually might help.
Counter?
It might be Infest. Yeah, because they're in stealth. So that's a possibility too. So it's kind of fun things to play with. I kind of like when they do stuff like that and they add
we're never gonna know until it's live, and then you're screwed.
When Photon got her rework, we're like, well, let's play around with A-Force and see how. Holy crap, they do great. So I mean, maybe we'll be surprised. Maybe it'll be something good. I'm hoping.
She's another one that got immediately removed from the team. Like, why are you going to immediately remove a tune from a team that just came out? It hadn't even been out a month yet.
Well, they didn't remove her. They never actually put her on there. She was part of Secret Defenders with an A-Force tag because she could go there as well because they had people that were with her in the movie or whatever. So, but yeah, but she works better there. I like her much more there.
Oh, but yeah, they can do pretty good damage. They're pretty fun.
Right? Yeah, pretty fun stuff. But yeah, we're in a war right now, doing some good punch-ups, seeing some good things. We had a nice little video last night. Well, it'd be on VOD. We didn't actually make it into a video, but it'll be on VOD. Vandy and I got on, like I said we do, and we had a fun little thing where we went over some different defenses and found out some new stuff from people coming into chat that were in top 10 alliances. And like, hey, this is what we've seen happen. Put some nightmares on defense
and frustrated Vandy. It was kind of fun.
Yeah. It was fun. If you get a chance, look at the VOD. Maybe we'll make it into a video, just kind of like take it and put it up there. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it would be pretty easy just to clip it, throw it up as a video as it was, and you can just watch the whole show.
I still got to do that with the race. I want to do that, but
yeah, it's just it's long. I mean, if you want to watch it, you can. I mean, I would recommend it. There's a lot of really cool stuff that we did, but there's a lot of BS in it too. So it's just kind of like what your poison is type of thing. But it's always fun doing stuff with him. He's a smart dude. He knows his kits, except for the fact that Nebula revives 50% of the time. That one he doesn't know.
And it's really not 2025, dude. I don't know what you're smoking, but it's probably something good, and you might need to share it with me, because, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen on Nebula 50% revive. I
read her pass is not there. It's revive once if full health. And she never had the revive little doohickey
right,
thing.
well, chances don't. Like, Deadpool has a chance to revive. You're not going to see a revive.
Well, but Iceman does. But is Iceman's a full?
Iceman has he revives, period. Yeah, once.
I don't pay attention.
Yeah, it's a little different. But,
I must have got the tag.
Like Nobu.
I stopped playing with him when
Nobu doesn't put revive on everybody, but everybody has a 25% chance. Same with Scientist Supreme, but that could be in any turn. She can bring them back like Minerva. So, but yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's my Scientist Supreme, because wasn't that the node Scientist Supreme was on? So maybe mine, because they do damage to their own team.
No, because Nebula was the one with APOC and Sus that they added. And it started off with MILF and Archangel. Yeah.
Yes, that node. That was the bullshit node.
Mm-hmm.
So that whole node was screwed to begin with.
Oh yeah, lots of dumb stuff. Yeah, I don't know about a revive. I didn't look at it again, but I've never read revive. If it's there, it's there.
It's revive once.
Revive once.
With 15% per ally, but no more after that. It's one time.
One time. Get it? Yeah. Not again. Not twice.
Yeah.
And hits the revive emblem above her, and she didn't even have that.
Because she didn't do it the first time I went through the game.
No.
That mode.
No,
I'm not playing it again, so.
You're not hitting auto again? I mean, playing it again?
Why? There's no point.
To get faster, so you can be up there with.
I did on some of the Dark Dimensions, but.
Yeah.
I was going to test some things on Dark Dimension 6, and I was like, nope.
Speaking of which, I think on a couple of accounts I need to go through and beat it the second time. I don't think I have. I had to go make sure. Maybe I'll do that tonight in my graveyard.
Yeah, gotta make sure before it disappears.
Something to do.
You got enough health packs.
Oh my gosh, yeah, over 4,000. Hopefully that's broken like you said in the next event. That'd be nice.
Right,
quick!
Next time they bring it back.
Yeah. Quick, heal up everybody and go over and over.
But then
if
it is, then they will make it that hard and leave it that hard because, well, you've got plenty of revives. You're good. But the fact that people bought them and that they were selling them, like...
They were selling them, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, right.
Oh, Lord.
But you can buy 50 of this character with 250 health packs. Yay! Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I feel kind of bad for those people that bought it just because of the health packs.
Well, and who bought it because Node 7 was screwed up.
Right.
You know, how many people got screwed over in more ways than one?
Probably a handful, I would say at least. Maybe not too many. And hopefully, privately, they took care of those people.
Hopefully. You know? I never did check to see if support ever got back to me.
I mean, there's definitely a way to be like, here, for your issues, here's some power cores equal to the amount of money that they spent. I mean, you can do that.
Right.
It'd be kind of cool if they privately did that. I mean, you'd have people bitch if they posted it on Reddit that this happened and I got this. They do for the big
spenders who, you know, bought all those gold offers and diamond offers, and then they decided, oh, that was too expensive. We're sorry. Here's some extra stuff to make up for it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
If I go today to Walmart and buy a TV, and then in 3 weeks it's on sale because people complained, I don't get to go back in 3 weeks and return it and be like, no, I want my money back or I want that sale price.
Yeah. I mean,
that's not how it works.
I mean, you can return it, I suppose, and then rebuy it, but rebuy a new one. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's just, that's like buying it the week before Black Friday, knowing Black Friday's coming up. Just because you want it a week early and then you go back to the store and be like, well, I don't want to wait a week.
Can you imagine running a store and like opening that week before Black Friday and just crickets? like nobody coming in your store because they're all waiting.
Yeah.
That must suck. That I would just take that whole week off through
That's why
Thanksgiving.
some big people now have started it. It starts like Wednesday and it's earlier and earlier.
Yeah, I would take the whole week off and just like open on Friday. It's like we're just opening book Friday. We're not even worried about this week. We'll put some sales up then. You guys can come in. But my son had asked us to say his idea was to say what we would want to come to the game most. Come to Marvel is what he called it most. And it could be characters, modes, events, whatever. So trying to think of something that I did. Do you have anything on the top of your mind? Something you'd want to come to the game?
Other than like a danger room, so you could go in and practice and test things.
A danger room?
You know, that would be awesome. Go in and, okay, well, I want to practice war, so my team's going to have all the war buffs. The team I'm playing is going to have the war buffs.
Gotcha.
I want to practice this team, how it's going to behave in a raid before I go into the raid mode. Or Crucible.
Now, would you want that to turn off PvP and PvE?
Just do it like you would go in and like basically manually blitz, but it's a danger room and you can select which game mode you would like to mimic.
Turn on. Yeah, like Scourges.
Yes.
What modes you want to turn on. That would be kind of cool. Not like PvP where you're picking a team, they pick a team.
No.
But could
Because
you
you're
pick
playing
the opponent?
AI.
Could you pick the opponent's team?
That would be cool if you could.
Yeah, so
You
pick
could
the
pick
opponent's team, have them
Just
play
like
as
in
if they're
Blitz,
defense.
yeah. But yeah,
Gotcha.
set up what you're going to fight against, and then the AI would fight it because that's who you're fighting in war anyway.
And it would kind of
And
set
the
up
arena.
as like you would have two scrolls, so like two scroll tabs, one on either side, and then your team's in the middle and your team and their team in the middle, and the two scrolls on the left and right of the screen. So you kind of slide up and down, pick who you want, put it in there. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Just like you would with PvP.
And then when you X out of that, then you
mode.
pick what you want to turn on and off as far as game modes.
Abilities. Do you want war abilities? Do you want raid abilities? Arena?
That would be a lot of
Crucible?
fun. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'd be down with that.
You know, they've been promising a battle boss, or an alliance boss forever.
Right. So it's a danger room.
Yeah, speak of the devil.
Yeah. Oh, he's probably taking the trash out.
You'll
So,
have to ask him what he wants.
Sable says danger room. Mine would be, honestly, I know this is probably not going to be popular to everybody, but hey, Boy Wonder, yeah, stay around real quick. We're going over. Your mom said danger room would be her thing she's bringing. So mine would be not super popular, but I think I want a boss, like the boss mode that they're talking about, but I want Mole Man. And I want Mole Man to be the final boss of it, and I want his little, oh my gosh, now I'm drawing a blank what they're called. But anyways, the mole people is what I'm going to call them. They have a name. The nameless ones, I think, is what they're called, or something like that. It is drawn a blank. But anyways, have like waves of them, and you battle through waves. And it's like, you get through levels, like you can go up to like 20 or whatever, where 20 is super hard, but you're just like fighting these, and you can do it daily if you want, and just go through, and then it just earns you gold gear. Like you start off with purple, then you're going, blue. Start off blue. I don't think you start off green. Start off blue at least, maybe even orange, maybe purple, and then you just go up in the gear levels, and then you go to gear, and then you go to mats, and then when you get to 20, you're talking like crimson gear maybe, and something like that. I think it'd be kind of fun. And you just do it every day. It just resets every day. You can just go as far as you want. The whole level's reset, and it's just a way of farming gear, farming everything. It doesn't have to be a lot, just something. Maybe an orb, maybe, whatever. And not specific gear types, because then you're bottlenecked into that gear type. But
we all know they're not updating the challenges. So.
Yeah, like if this level was, like if you just went like 1, 2, 3. So like every difficulty had 3 stages, and you're doing the basic for the teal, and then like the epic, and then the one that's unique. So then the basic with the gold, the epic or whatever. Just do that. I think that'd be kind of cool, because he's a cool dude, and like just creates these mole people out of nowhere. I forgot that. I think they're called nameless ones. I know they have a single eye and they're like made of clay almost. But anyways, I'll have to figure it out when I get back in, which is not when this is, but you guys will correct me. Boy Wonder, what would be the mode that you would want, or the person, or the whatever? What would you want to come to the game? What's your idea?
I had two ideas. One would be, like you said, with the old Mole Man, but it's Doctor Doom, APOC, Mole Man, and Juggernaut. Or, yeah, A-Bomb and Juggernaut. And that's the, like, not comic versions, I guess you could say, but it's a comic version of the team. And it's just the villains. And then a mode would be the worldwide battle arena. So you and teammates could go in and all battle at the same time. And it would just try to take down like a big boss, like Galactus or something.
So like multiple teammates going in to take out somebody?
Yeah. Like war, but better.
And like, so damage done at the same time? So as you're hitting, you can see damage drop from your buddy that's hitting as well?
Yeah.
You go with like 4 players?
The entire world attacks whenever they want. So it's like, it's war, but everybody has the exact same time schedule. And you can see the damage that they're doing.
So each alliance has a boss they're trying to take down?
Yeah, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah, alliance boss. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun.
We've been promising that one for years.
Yeah, I think they're all good ideas. I think it's all stuff that would be fun with the game. Make it new, exciting.
And then, like they promised when the game first came out, with the toggle war abilities on defense, so you could actually practice with the war buttons.
That's what her thing was, is doing a danger room. Where you could do that. So I think the 3 of us, all of ours, were make something where the tunes we have now we can play with.
Yeah.
We don't want special abilities on some new tune coming out saying that for a world boss he does X amount of damage, or for fighting Mole Man he does more damage for this. Like what we have, how it works.
Yeah, remove the node specific tags in every mode. I mean, then it would probably create monsters and, you know, nightmare teams.
Yeah.
Which I understand why they don't want to do that, but
yeah, I don't want to fight against Mephisto. You know, I don't want that to be the new thing in Tower. I don't want that. I want new people.
It's the new thing for Old Man Logan. Good luck passing that.
But I want like new people that we don't know the abilities of, that, you know, we go against, that's not like super strategy based, but that you can just like brute force your way through. Kind of a thing. That's kind of how I want. But like if you use certain teams that, you know, put up shields or whatever, that you're able to reduce damage. Like, you know, Cosmic Ghost Rider would be great for that. You know, reducing the damage done and then be able to go through and hit them. Like, so you can actually theory craft to do stuff. And every level of this thing is like a different set of abilities on these. You know, I think they're called nameless ones, but the nameless ones.
Yeah, it's almost like a Dark Dimension.
Yeah, sort of. And they get, you know, you get more enemies per level. Yeah. And then Danger Room would be badass. Like, I like that idea, because we already do the war battles, and not having the war abilities turned on, like, sucks for the ones that are just, like, now in war. And, like, you can turn on war, room buffs that way, too. Like, I'm in Bridge, so I have the random buffs, and I have, you know, this, and this one's open, too. And, you know, Cargo's open, so I have the percentage increase, and yeah, I think that would be great. That would be great. I would love that. And then, like, what happens if these 2 rooms are down, but all these ones are up, and you have these buffs? Does that change the thing and change the way it is? And that would make you want to change the way you put your rooms in war, too. So maybe you find some kind of thing that makes it super hard for certain teams to be beat. I don't know. I think that would be cool. That'd be kind of fun.
It'd also be really cool to see replays of your defensives. Like, how did that hold up? How did they lose? Was it bad RNG? Was it luck? Or how did they win? How did that team beat that team? That does not work. Every time we've ever tried it, it's never worked. How did you get it to work?
Right.
Which I get, they don't want that out there, because then, you know, that's evening the playing field.
Yeah, heaven forbid that happen. You spent good money to
I can't show you how to do that because then you could punch up 2 million and beat me, and I'm a spender and you can't beat me. That's not allowed.
Just punched up some 2 million stuff today and we're too late, suckers.
Yep, I just did with my dock off. It was 1.3 or something like that. I don't know how much. It was a lot.
Nice. Yeah, I gotta go through the baby count and clean up some of these little ones that are left over. I got a couple good punch ups with it, so I gotta clean up all the low hanging fruit.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how my dirty mind might do on the defense.
Yeah, dirty mind. That's such a great name for it too.
I mean, it gave Bandy nightmares, so.
Yeah.
And he tried it when it was smaller. I did some more dirty things to it.
Of course you did.
Hey.
Why not? So also, like, these new, the way that they're doing these battle passes every other week and stuff with these characters, so they're splitting the character shards. You're not getting as many of one. Do you like that, or do you not like that? Because instead of giving you
one, because Black Knight and Iron Patriot are needed,
both needed
for Old Man Logan.
But here's the thing. In my beginner account, I don't have either of them unlocked. And because they've reduced the number, I'm not going to unlock either of them.
Even if you bought it? Or
if I bought it,
buy it,
I could, yeah. But it's 25 apiece, and I need 42 and 37. So it's like, I'm not going to get either, you know? And it kind of sucks. It just like, it feels bad, man. You know, is the little quote that people put around.
Well, but he's fountainable in the orbs, don't you know? Right.
Yeah, I don't seem to ever drop them in that account.
Today? Nothing.
Nothing, huh? And I don't play that. So I play my beginner account like a normal human being would. Not us that go in and play this thing 5, 6, 7 hours a day. Like, I'm talking, I log in once for maybe half an hour, get my dailies done, and I'm good.
Which was fine the first year or two of this game.
Yeah.
You could do that. You could spend a couple hours.
And then when there's war, I'll go in and throw some attacks downfield and get those done. Like,
you could take a day off. There was no penalty.
Yeah, and I'm fine with it. And my beginner account shows that.
Yeah.
You know, because those are two major characters we need now that I haven't unlocked. I mean, no way am I getting 5 stars, but I haven't unlocked, and it's because I'm being a casual, normal, mobile player.
Yep.
Not a play this as if it's a video game that I'm playing daily or putting effort into a lot. Like, I'm being a normal person on that account. And you can see how normal people fall behind quite a bit if you're not on more than a couple hours at least a day.
And then give up.
But anyways, yeah, I personally think they should go back to the 50 of one.
Or just put 50 of both. What's the harm in that? Like, why can't you put them both in there and double up the gear on certain things? Oh, I know why. Because then you wind up with 4,000 Weaver shards. Because, oops, we put it in the wrong spot.
50 of both, I even think that's pushing it a little.
That'd be too generous?
Maybe a little too generous.
25 of each? I don't know.
25 of each doesn't seem a lot. I think, honestly, if you did 40 of each, I think that's fine.
And now is that paid or free?
Free.
Yeah, that would probably be way too generous to do 50 of each free.
Yeah. 35.
If it was the whole month, sure. But no, they have to be greedy mofos and do it every couple of weeks.
35, that's a fair number.
Which hopefully tomorrow I'll get that Pav, or I forgot how to say his name.
I don't even know. I like Pav.
It's Pavatar? Something like that. I can't remember. Somebody enunciated
Every time I want to say it, I want to say Puff Adder.
But I'll get him to my 3 stars, so that'll get me a little bit of extra points in this milestone event that's going on. Yeah. But otherwise, I'm pretty much done with it. In raids, you needed them one time, and now I gotta wait for the orbs and hope I can stay high enough. But at this rate, what I'm looking at, It's going to be hard pressed to get to that monthly piece.
Yeah. Agreed. They said it's all the way at the bottom. That's what they were saying.
That's the Alliance one, yeah. It's the last milestone in the Alliance event.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And it's 50,000 points to finish the monthly event.
Those are the types of things that just tear alliances apart.
Yeah.
Because you have some people that need it so much.
They're claiming it's a bonus for the spenders to give them, so the monthly event you get the leaderboard, so it gets them a boost on the monthly event.
Yeah, I don't care.
Right?
I don't care.
It should be easily obtainable.
Somebody that's a lower end player needs that more than the people that are at the top.
Anyway, they're already going to be up there. They've already finished the monthly event, probably week 1 with all the offers they buy.
Right.
I don't understand how you continue to reward the spenders like that so much. Like they're kissing their ass now since Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yes, the drop weights were horrible, and I really shouldn't have listened to all the streamers, and I should have opened those orders, because maybe I would have gotten a drop. You never know.
Right.
And if you didn't, then you could go and be like, hey, theirs were wrong. You know? Class action lawsuit, who knows? They lied, they fibbed their numbers.
Right.
But no, it seems like since then, they have geared more and more towards rewarding, and it used to be time or money. If you wanted to spend money to finish an event, you could do that. If you didn't want to blitz.
Yeah, well, these leaderboards are what's killing that.
Blitzing.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Take the leaderboards out of it. We don't need it. There's no reason for that. Just have it the event. Finish the event.
And why 5, 6, and 7 stars on tunes you can't even freaking get?
Yeah.
You know only the spenders have it. You
right.
know where these people are. You have access to everyone's account and see where everyone is at. That's how you make the numbers.
Especially with MSFGG now being a thing.
Yeah.
And the Scopely ID. They know all the stats of all the people in the game.
I don't know. It's just very sad.
It is.
That that's the way this world is going.
Well, yeah, in general. Just overall everything. And sorry about the tangent on to minimum wage a few videos back. You know, it happens, but that's just what it was. It was a tangent. I mean, it is stuff it's the way this world is, and you see it in games as much as you do in reality. But yeah, they do cater a bit. It does get.
Well, somebody's got to keep the lights on. Yeah, but how much are they making off of ad revenue and all this other stuff? Just for logging into the game, just for driving traffic to their website.
And that's the number of people. That doesn't have to do with people spending.
Yep.
That's eyeballs on it. And when word of mouth becomes, oh, this game is a grind, people aren't going to want to play it. This game is fun. You can do everything free to play. You know how many times like you hear from people that are like looking into other games, like this one's totally free to play and you can play that. If you had the Marvel IP like this one does behind it and it was like that, you would have so many more people wanting to play.
Like Tex was one, just I'm like, dude, I wouldn't start now. Because APOC, good luck getting him with irrelevant teams to build up to as high as you need to build them up. You won't be getting him in a year. And then good luck getting Sus. And then, you know, you can't get the new tunes because you need the ones that were released last month, this month, to unlock. And if you're starting this month, you are shit out of luck. You aren't going anywhere.
Well,
you're just going to be pushed further and further behind. And then you're in an arena shard with Whales and Krakens that have probably been playing for who knows how long, because if they're 10,000 deep.
Nah, okay, so a couple of points you had, I agree. I think APOC would be fine. You'd get him just fine. Gear Crunch has let up quite a bit. It's Crimson Gear now that's the problem. If you do it right.
Well, if you do it right, and only
Sus is going to be fine because there's higher max powered teams.
How are you going to get them?
Tunes now.
How are they farmable for you? You can't get them into the nodes.
You can get King.
You don't have access to the War Store or the Crucible Store.
Yeah, but you do really quickly. You do really quickly because of the fact that they're boosted now. All of them are. So you get to that step quickly. And if you unlock them quickly, then you can use your knowledge. Hopefully you have people that are directing you in the right way to upgrade the right tunes, the right powers.
I wouldn't want to. It would be a nightmare.
But the part you had about the newer guys unlocking them, yeah, you're not going to.
No.
Your
and
best...
then they're moving to the new format, so you're not going to get the leaderboard.
Your best bet is the strike pass. Like, that's your best bet.
Yeah,
the strike pass and the battle pass.
But then again, spending.
Well, I'm saying if they had it still at 50,
yeah.
You know, if you got in orbs, because they'd all be in bumps by that time. If you were to drop them in orbs and you got them in the strike pass. No, I know, I'm saying if. Yeah, absolutely. But, and they're also on nodes. So if you're farming the nodes for the characters that you want, and you're getting them in bumps, and you're getting them in strike pass, you can get them, but you're not going to get them on release with the way that they're doing it now.
No.
Because you're not having the characters from the events before.
Nope. There'd be no way in hell I would even attempt to start now. There's just too much. I mean, yeah, granted, I wouldn't have to level any minions. None of that. I could pick and choose.
Right.
But
you can go in and jump into a top 40 alliance in war and ride their coattails.
Right? There's so many of them.
You could never do that before. You never do that before.
Instant 20 million every couple of weeks just
now
because you're up there.
Now we've found two.
Yeah.
Well, it's not 20 million in the payout. It's the per war you're getting those high rewards.
Per war, but then war season, because you're in whatever.
War season doesn't pay out by the league you're in. It pays out by how you've done with damage. War season is a different payout.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always tell people to go with 5 tunes no matter what, so you can get the damage on things, because the damage is what's helping you with the payout. Not the status of your trophies. The trophies are a different bracket. That's how you get per war.
So you're still getting way more.
You are. You're getting as much as we are in a win. You're getting in a loss, and you're going to lose every match. So you don't have to even try.
Yeah, it is nice. The team we're going against today has a shield officer team, so it's like, oh. Yes.
At the end, we can just fly through with Zemos. Is pretty much what you're saying. All right, everybody, Zemo up 4 at a time. Ping, 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 ping. Done. 5 seconds.
Yeah, during a war event, you know, hey.
Yeah.
Buy your extra attack, take your, you know, at that point I'm going to have nothing left to attack with anyway.
Well, you might if everybody else wants to buy up and attack and you're left on the sidelines.
Yeah.
We've full cleared with people with 6 attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple people with 6 attacks.
At least this one's alliance based and not individual
based by alliance completing. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah.
It's like, really?
That's horrible. So you gotta like even it out amongst the people, or somebody's gonna get upset.
Yeah. Well, and that's what people were complaining about. Well, I need Spider Society and raids. You need 1 attack with them. Do it on the last node of incursion when you get there, or you can take that lane in the Greek raid.
Yeah.
Use them your 1 time.
Yep.
All right, you're done. Now stop worrying about it. Quit bitching.
Yeah. Super easy.
Like.
Oh, it's not. You're so funny how you read into things. It's not bitching. It's just asking, and they just want to know.
Why am I going to drop down and lose out on the stuff when you need 1 attack?
Because they didn't realize you needed 1 attack.
Like, look at it. You can clearly see.
They don't have a Sable in their house that tells them everything. I do.
Well, maybe they should get one.
Yeah, that's right. If you all want to have these things, just get a Sable.
Look at all the infographics I put out today. Like.
Yeah, I know.
And then they were still, well, what about this team? I need this team counter. I need this team. Like, give me a minute. Let me add it.
Yeah, right.
This counter will work for any comp with these 3 tunes and any other 2 tunes. This one will beat it.
Yeah, it went like that, huh?
Pretty much.
You should have just put blank shadows with question marks.
I might have to do that.
Yeah, those 3 blank shadows, question marks, and then this
I might
one
have to scrunch it down and add more.
And then add more teams that are different.
Make it bigger. I don't know.
Bolder lettering.
If 10 wasn't enough, I need to do the top 20.
It's that way though sometimes. Like, okay, so we had Heaven put out his raid lanes. And so the raid lane map that I have goes red, blue, teal, purple, yellow, orange on the raid lanes when you go up. And on his raid chart, the lanes for the people to take, he had them all different orders, right? So the top one was like red, but he had them in line to where they would line up with it, but they were just different colors. I'm like, bro, you're going to want to change those colors because you're going to have people, oh, I was confused, so I didn't know, so I just took this lane.
Yep.
And you're going to have so much confusion, and you're going to be so frustrated, and you're going to feel like you failed. Like, so I'm just telling you before, I've been there, change it, because you're going to have those people. And then you're going to have the people that are colorblind and just went by the lane that it was.
Yep.
So make sure they line up, which you did a pretty good job at. So it was just like, I've made these mistakes before. Make sure you learn from them, because there are those people out there. The people that don't read the rest of the text and the,
and some of these maps are so convoluted, it's a nightmare to even figure out where they start.
One going up, one going down, one sneaking over to the left. Yeah. Completely. Yeah. Actually,
and you can't zoom out to where in game you could take a picture and, hey, this is what the grade map actually looks like.
Yeah. And honestly, that Incursion 1 map I think is the best map that they did. I still, to this day, I say that that's the best map they did. You can have your big whaley whale hoggy hog of a lane that wants only me.
Yeah.
And I can complete it every time. You can leave him by himself. And then you can put your 3 people who get along the best on one and the rest of it on the other one. I mean, super, super cool map. Like, I like that one. That's my favorite one. I wish they were all that way. The Ultimus 4 is the worst map they ever did.
Yeah,
absolute
I don't
worst.
even remember some of those because they were so long ago.
Absolute worst map ever.
The Gambit ones were pretty ridiculous.
The Gambit one was horrible. Where it went around the ring and you had to go the inside outside looping. Oh my gosh, that one was so bad.
What do you mean I start here and end over there?
One lane had 14 nodes and the other one only had 8.
Yeah.
Like, are you joking me? Yeah, that one was horrible.
That one needs to be shared.
Yeah, Doom 1, straightforward, but pretty bogus. Doom 2, straightforward, pretty bogus. 3 and Incursion 2 are all
the ones we're playing
same.
now are pretty decent.
They're just boring. That's all. They're just boring.
Yeah, when you get bad RNG days. But
I'm just saying, like, the design of them. It's just boring. Oh, I'm a straight line. That's why I kind of like that Incursion 1. It's a little different. You look at it and the optics are different. And you can even be like within your alliance, like, hey, on Monday you take the single lane. On Tuesday you take the single lane.
Yeah.
And rotate
especially
through.
during an event where it's individual and you need raid attacks.
Yeah, and rotate through so everybody gets a chance to try to solo a lane all by themselves and see how you do. I think it's pretty cool. It is the coolest one. I personally think.
That one was challenging to get people to realize, hey, this is how it's laid out. These are the starting points.
Yeah.
You go in, you're like, where do I go?
Yep. And it's like, so 7 wasn't too bad that way either, because you had your 6 that became 1 at the end. That one wasn't too bad. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad either. And I liked at the end how they kind of came together, because you can do that same kind of thing. I'm going to take the top all the way to the boss this time. I remember, oh my gosh, I remember it was Bob. It was Bob that was, we needed one more node from somebody. And it was Bob that got it for U7, I think it was 0.5 to 100% for the first time. And I'm pretty sure it was Bob that we needed. And we're like, get it. And it was like, oh my gosh, you got to core it? Oh my gosh, you lost. No, get it. And they got it with like 10 minutes to go or whatever before the deadline. Mm-hmm. Back when he had to use raid keys and he used cores. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's crazy. It doesn't seem like it's that long ago. And the tunes we had struggling through U7.5 that now are just like, boy, you can just bring up a team to gear 9 and get through that now. Back then, it was like, it seems so hard. It seems so hard.
When Doom first started, we're only focusing on the first 2 lanes.
Right.
Everybody do these 2 lanes. And then we slowly had a couple people go to the 3rd lane. And,
yep.
And
drift off on your own.
I don't know if we ever 100%ed all of them to get the first time rewards, but
I'm pretty sure we did.
I would think we did during these events. We probably lowered down at some point and did it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at old days back then.
I remember when.
Minions used to be in raid levels. I used to use minions. I know I used Trooper.
Like the Deadpool raids, how we unlocked Deadpool back in the day. You got shards playing the raids.
I didn't play her in them. That was just you.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's how Hive Mind's going to be for this new raid that's coming out.
You think so?
Yeah, each difficulty is going to have a Hive Mind 2 minute, or each node or something, yeah.
To get their shards?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Well, they're going to have to do something.
Interesting way.
They're going to have to do something to give it so we get Ultimus food. Because we're running out of ways to get it.
Yeah, because they're getting rid of the Greek raids.
We've already put everybody at 7 stars now.
And even those aren't getting hardly any orbs, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea how.
Yeah, if you're listening, Scopely, please keep Greek raids up. Don't take them down. They're already there. Just rotate them like they have been. Just keep them stagnant the way they are. No need to upgrade from now on. Just leave it. People are going to build teams. Just match the tags with what they are.
You know, we can use that for testing our raid teams.
Yeah, just
leave them.
Keep the tags how they are. Match tags with things that come out later.
Already coded. It's already on a schedule.
Yeah. Why break it down? Just leave it. It's just extra resources.
With the caveat up at the top, these are not going to be updated. These are the rewards. Whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Like you did with the challenges. You're not updating those.
Right.
They're just there.
Yeah.
You know, if alliances want to do them, alliances can do them. If
you're not upgrading PvP. You haven't done nothing with RTA.
Right.
So why do we need to go and cut out the Greek raids? It's just leave it out.
For raids that are geared to spenders only.
Yeah, just leave them up, please. It's just leave them up.
If they are spenders only, and we're not going to be able to do them with our minuscule little 2 and 3 star tunes, then we're really missing out and being nerfed and hindering our progress.
Right. And if you really want to make it so that it's something that, because you're worried about quality time, which is the excuse for it, then make it so that once we 100% a raid, then we can just send the raid as an alliance. Alliance send, get the rewards. Whatever level you send last, you know? I did 4.3, okay, send. 4.4, cool. Send. Now we get the rewards.
Yeah.
And it's just the leader goes in and hits send. That's all we gotta do. You know?
Once a day.
Yeah, once a day. Like or it just automatically populates once you do it. That would be fine too. That'd be fine too. It lets those smaller alliances still work their way up, and it lets us just get the extra rewards as we need. You get the best of both worlds. Yeah. Kind of like how wife had the idea with the thing the other day in that video. It was like the greatest idea ever. I can't remember what it was now, but it was stupendous. Something with shards and the way it was broke down.
I don't recall.
It was epiphany. It was the magic moment. We'll have to go through and listen to our own video now, just to remember what it was.
I don't remember what I even said 5 minutes ago, so how do you expect me to remember it 5 days ago?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
No. But I did like that they upped the raid energy to 60.
That was cool.
That's nice. The new load screens look awesome. Our son got the update. We didn't.
Yeah.
Lucky little shit. He's got all kinds of new things on his game. Hey, look at this.
Right.
I've got it. You don't.
You know, here's the devil's advocate thing. The only bad thing about the raid energy upping to 60. Here we go. You're going to have those tryhards that come out in the raid to get 2 bosses.
Oh, yeah.
Right off the bat.
Steal those T4s.
Steal those T4s.
Because they're mine. I deserve them more than you do.
That's the only negative I can think of with this.
Yeah.
Only negative. The rest of it, I like it because now I can actually sleep for a full 6 hours and not have to worry about my energy maxing out.
And there's a lot of times I leave the boss node. I will sit there all day on max to let someone else take the boss node.
Right.
And then I'm sure they're doing the same thing, leaving it for someone else because maybe they don't think they can pass it. So then there's sometimes I'll go in and sim it and lose, and then whoever can clean it up and get the rewards. Because it's like, I don't need them. I've got like 6,000. Well, maybe less now because I did dirty things to my teams. But, you know, T4 maxing out peeps.
Yeah. Yeah. No, totally agree. Yeah, I like the 60. It's kind of cool. Now, if you're going to up the incursion campaign energy...
Right, the refreshes, at least make that. And give it to us fucking with energy refills.
Yeah.
Why aren't we getting it yet?
And if you want to keep it 60, say they want to keep it 60, right? They don't want to up that, then give us 30 at the free refills.
Yeah.
Give us 30 instead of 60, like, or 80 or 120, however many you give the other ones. Just give us 30. Like, I'm cool with that. Just give us something so we're actually seeing an increase. Because it ticks so slow compared to the other ones.
And you need so much of it for these events that you're gearing towards that now.
Right, but I mean, they make sure to put it out in offers.
But, right? But why? Like, everybody's got the tunes at 7. Nobody, you know.
Yeah, they're unneeded nodes. It's just for these events.
But they claim, oh, well, that's releasing the floodgates, and now everybody's equal because everybody has a chance at 7 stars. And
yeah, well, they did. And they are. And now we're there. So now let's move on. You did it.
Now it's like a worthless mode. Like
all these people that really worked their asses off to get these red stars are now like, really, in a month you got the same amount of red stars in your collection as I do for 5 years? That sucks.
Right? I spent $6,000 over the last 5 years buying red stars, and you got them for free?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, makes me feel really good about myself. Yeah, I totally agree. Absolutely. Yeah. So, what can we do positive on the way? I don't want to go out on that one. That's a little weird. You gotta wrap it up.
I don't know.
That's pretty bad to get think of it.
Well, I don't know. I had fun making infographics today.
The infographics were good. You did one on diamonds. Tier, thanks to T. Thank you for the suggestion. I quickly messaged her and said, I just screenshotted your comment and said, what do you think? And kind of came up with a list of the powerhouse tunes and then the next tier and the next tier. And she made a really cool infographic for that. Easy to follow.
Diamond priority?
Yeah, that you can just take, print out, cross off as you get them if you want to.
Basically, you could.
And then, what was the other one you did? You did, the arena.
Arena defense and what counters each arena defense.
Yeah, which we had a bracket of like 6 that all had the same counter. Yeah.
Pretty much. And there was another one that, had 6 different that one team could counter. But.
Right. So yeah, those of you listening, if you have an idea of something you wanted to try to do, then let us know. I know Tech had said something about Swoggo.
But I have no idea how to get those graphics.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about that. Like, I play it casually. I don't play that like competitive like I do with MSF. Like, I just play it like just to go in, log in, get my stuff, and go.
Yeah, but I need to work on the Mercs for Money infographic and their keyboard priority.
Right. And then Alpha Flight, as soon as we get info on that.
And there's a couple others that I forgot about that I was like, oh, how did I not have one for them yet?
We got out of time.
I don't think I have one for secret.
We got Hive Mind.
I did Hive Mind.
Extreme? You did Extreme?
I just did Out of Time. I know we didn't have Cabal because it's just the 3 of them.
Right. I think that's the one we're thinking of. But yeah, if you have any ideas, just let us know in the comments. We can try to work something up. And if I can't, maybe I can contact you and try to figure something out. Or hit me up on my Discord, join that, and let me know. But yeah, we're always open to suggestions. If you're listening to this, thank you. We appreciate you. You're the reason why we're doing this. Please put a like and a subscribe if you're new to it. We do these about every other day. They're released Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We try to. So, like she said at the beginning, we're at 13.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice having her started out, too. I think we're going to do that more. That was kind of nice. So, but anyways, I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hit me up with any suggestions or whatever, comments or Discord or PM me, DM me, whatever the term is these days.
Slip into his DMs. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Unless you're a hot chick, then you might want to come over to mine, you know. Yeah,
or you have like a girl name. Then she got kind of weird about that too on Twitch. So, but but anyways, that aside, like I said, appreciate you guys and keep coming back because this is fun. We enjoy doing it. So until next time, I'm Viz.
I'm Sable.
And until next time, peace.